If you've worked with feature flags at scale, you know what happens in a shared testing environment. QA turns a flag off to test a bug, a developer turns it on for a new feature, and a product manager tries to review both at the same time. The configurations constantly collide. Trying to figure out why a page looks different turns into a scavenger hunt. You end up digging through old Jira tickets, opening content stack, messaging different teams, and waiting for someone who remembers where the configuration lives. The Walmart Smart CMS Console bypasses this entire process. It is a Chrome extension that opens as a side panel, bringing configuration visibility and control directly into your browser. To get started, you just need two things. First, install the Chrome extension. Second, open a target Walmart application environment in your active browser tab. Once that is set up, you can test different digital experiences immediately. You no longer have to wait on other teams to update configurations or worry about overriding their work. Step 1 is opening the side panel. Right away, you'll see you do not need to scroll through hundreds of undocumented flag names to find what you are looking for. Instead, you can just ask the AI flag finder using natural language. For example, type, "Find the flag controlling the purchase history redesign." Behind the scenes, this assistant runs on a zero-cost architecture. There are no API keys to manage, no heavy server infrastructure, and zero monthly AI billing. Even without that overhead, the AI understands the context of your request. It instantly processes your description and returns the exact technical variable name you need. Now that we have the flag, simply click the switch in the side panel to toggle its state from off to on. To actually see this change, you must hit the browser reload button. The new state will not take effect until the page refreshes. This override applies strictly to your active browser session. It does not alter the configuration in the shared QA or development environments. Look at the main screen. The UI updates immediately, displaying the redesigned layout right next to the original state. By isolating state changes locally, multiple teams can test opposing experiences simultaneously. QA can validate the old layout while devs build the new one, all without ever generating a conflict. Finding and toggling a flag is only the first step. You often need to know exactly why that configuration exists in the first place. To get that context, click directly on the toggled flag's name. This opens the dedicated Insights view inside the side panel. This view displays a complete operational profile. You can review the exact POD that owns it, track its implementation history, and check whether the flag is currently active or inactive across different deployment environments. Surfacing this historical and operational data turns feature flags from blind configuration values into fully transparent, governable assets that anyone on the team can understand. Feature flags only control part of the user experience. Modern digital storefronts are built on complex CMS-driven page layouts. Navigate to the extension's CMS tab. Here, you can inspect the current page's configuration and modify specific pieces of text or adjust the layout rules entirely locally. Before applying any of these layout modifications to your screen, you need to review the changes using the built-in diff engine. This engine generates a side-by-side comparison of modifications. Removals are marked in the red block on the left, while new additions sit in the green block right. Once verified, click Apply. The web page immediately updates its layout to match your modified configuration. Just like the feature flags, these modifications remain entirely local. You have not altered any actual content stack databases or affected any public data. This local mutation capability means product teams can experiment with structural changes, test copy variations, and validate layout ideas with absolute zero risk to production environments. When dealing with these complex layout rules, you might run into structures you didn't build. For that, open the AI Assistant chat tab. You can ask specific structural questions. Type in, "Which module controls this homepage experience?" The AI scans the active page, analyzing its specific CMS structure and currently active flags, to provide a precise technical breakdown of how the layout is constructed. Questions that used to require digging through source code or messaging developers can now be answered directly inside your active workflow. You now have the ability to override flags, safely mutate CMS layouts, and reverse engineer active page architectures, all within a single browser session. The Smart CMS Console acts as a single intelligent workspace for discovering and testing end-to-end digital experiences, and the foundation supports even more advanced tooling. Future updates will introduce cross-environment configuration comparisons and an interactive label inspector to identify content sources simply by hovering over text.